Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Commander.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Reporting. Very well. Agreed. Affirmative. At once. Very well.
Medic reporting.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. At once. Yes, sir. Of course. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
At once. Affirmative. 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 Very well. Agreed. 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 Of course. Very well. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. At once.
Medic reporting. Moving out.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Very well. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Engineering. Yes, engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir. At once.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Very well. Affirmative.
Yes, affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Very well. Agreed. At once. Very well. Affirmative. Agreed. Very well. Agreed. Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. For king and country, Commander.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
Yes, affirmative. Affirmative.
Control center deactivated.
Yes, sir. At once.
Engineering. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Of course. At once.
Medic reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Very well.
Medic reporting. Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Commander. Yes, sir. Indeed.
Saved.
Commander. On my way. Commander. For king and country. For king and country. Yes, sir. On my way. For king and country. On my way. For king and country.
30 minutes.
For king and country. On my way. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. Indeed. For king and country. On my way. Indeed. Indeed. For king and country. On my way. On my way. For king and country. For king and country. On my way.
Awaiting order. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. At once. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. At once. Agreed. Affirmative.
Medic reporting. Moving out.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Agreed. Very well. Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Medic reporting. Moving out.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Very well.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. At once. Very well. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. At once. At once. Affirmative. At once. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Control center
Affirmative.
deactivated.
Affirmative. Engineering. Yes, sir. Indeed.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Indeed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out.
Reporting.
Commander. On my way.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting.
Commander. Indeed. For king and country. Indeed. Indeed. On my way.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Very well.
lost.
Very well. Very well. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Awaiting knowledge. Affirmative.
Commander. On my way.
Reporting. Very well.
Medic reporting. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Orders.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. On my way.
Reporting. Affirmative. At once.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. At once.
Medic reporting. Moving out.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. At once.
Commander. For king and country.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Of course. At once.
Yes, sir. On my way. On my way. On my way. For king and country. For king and country.
Reporting. Yes, sir. At once.
Medic reporting.
Commander. On my way.
remaining.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative. Commander. Commander. Indeed. For king and country.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Of course. Affirmative. Of course.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. At once.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out.
Yes, sir. On my way. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. On my way. Indeed. For king and country. For king and country. Indeed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out.
Engineering. Affirmative. Commander.
Ready and waiting. At once. Affirmative. Very well.
Engineering.
Yes, sir.
Commander. Indeed.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Indeed. On my way.
Waiting order. Agreed.
Yes, affirmative.
Waiting order. At once.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Control center deactivated. Mission saved.
Commander. Indeed. Yes, sir. Indeed. 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 Indeed.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Indeed.
Reporting. At once.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Reporting. Agreed. Agreed. Affirmative.
Yes, affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Very well. Agreed. Very well. Of course. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting at once.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. For king and country.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Indeed. For king and country.
Reporting very well.
Yes, affirmative.
Medic reporting.
Awaiting
Very
orders.
well.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Agreed.
Commander. For king and country. For king and country.
Acknowledged. Orders.
Commander. For king and country.
Yes,
Yes,
sir?
sir.
Yes,
Ready
sir?
and waiting.
Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir? At once. Very
Unit
well.
lost.
Yes, sir? Affirmative.
Medic reporting. Moving out. Medic report. Affirmative. Medic reporting. Moving out.
Reporting. Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed. Agreed. At once. Agreed. Very well. Agreed. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well.
Medic report. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. On my way. Indeed. Indeed. For king and country. On my way. On my way. For king and country. Indeed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir? Very well. Agreed. At once. Of course. Of course. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. At once. Affirmative. Agreed.
Medic affirmative.
Acknowledged.
10 minutes
Very well.
remaining.
Reporting. Affirmative. At once. Very well.
Medic affirmative. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Commander.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Awaiting orders. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Medic affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. On my way. Indeed. Indeed. On my way. For king and country. On my way.
Control center. Mission accomplished.